Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Succumbs to the pressure. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurélien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, well played.
Bellingham. And Güler tries to play it through.
That is a great pick out.
Courtois claims comfortably. Pacho. Paris appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Aims beyond the defence.
Messi.
Pedri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, it's Dembele. Yehi. Koundé. Pacho. Martin. Pacho. And it's Conte. Pacho. And Koundé. And it's Conte. Driving on and making good progress. Güler. Bellingham. Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Pacho. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Arda Güler. He's having a hit!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. So it's going to be another corner.
It's their second corner of the game. Takes a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Koundé. Pacho. And Martin. Conte. And it's Conte. Martin. Yehi. And Koundé. Great vision. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Conte. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Shoots! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Minuto de acréscimo.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos anunciar os números sorteados de hoje. Se tiverem um bilhete, confira no telão. Substituição em andamento.
So we're off again.
Paris really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Cruzeiro needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Arda Güler. And here's Dembele.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cruzeiro have a free kick. He's having a pop! Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Paris do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Güler. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This is a promising build-up. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're quick to get it back. Dembele. Güler. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That has not gone well. And he's heaved it away. Goulet looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe.
Paris are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
And it's Mendes. And this is Dembele. That's cause for mild irritation.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Conte. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. And he's picked out the run. There's the shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 23.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 5.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Camisa 13.
Turns back here, probably the best
Camisa
option.
19. Camisa 15. Teremos uma substituição.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it's Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Yamal. Yehi. And it's Pedri. Here's Kane.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Palmer receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Foram indicados 2
Could they?
minutos de acréscimo.
2 minutes to be added on. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mendes. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Bem-vindos à partida de hoje.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's very neat. And this is Neymar. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Paris presented with a golden opportunity here. Look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So this the chance to fire his... 1-0! Just one winner! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Haaland. Good, strong midfield running here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Haaland. Caresses it through. Oh, that's a chance!
Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's in a great position here. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Haaland.
He's in, must be!
Oh, look at...
Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Cruzeiro! And the comeback is complete.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Cruzeiro have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Yamal.
Is there any... Can he finish? Cleared away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Yamal.
Now this could be a chance.
Bellingham.
Paris really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham.
And here's Neymar. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
off target. That's good running with the ball. Steaming on goalwards. Conte. And that's been intercepted. Haaland. That's beautifully weighted. And it's been played through. And this is Kante.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Paris are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. And here's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar!
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Nice
de
looking ball.
acréscimo.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Paris do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, it's Dembele. Good take, and is he in? Paris can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Haaland! And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's worked it through. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. Paris are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Paris really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That could spell... There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Wan-Bissaka. And Jamal. Kante does well to get it back. Spread out to the left. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tchouaméni, just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Tchouaméni. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Paris really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Look at the space here. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Kante. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Paris very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was.
And that's it. Paris did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even...